operator, press 0. To hear these options again, press 9.
Wait while I transfer your call.
109 Precinct, Richmond, how can I help you?
Oh yes, hi. Good morning. I was given this number to call because I need to try to get some very important messages across to the 109 Precinct police officers, because recently there were community members called 911 and basically lied to the police officers and leading to very severe consequences. I want to make sure that the police officers know what is exactly going on to make sure this kind of things won't happen again. So who should I talk to?
I don't know. You have a report made, or what? Are you being very vague?
I was recommended to talk to the chief. You have someone that's in charge of 109 precinct that if the police officers are doing something that because they don't know the truth and doing something wrong, and I need to make sure that your leader knows that this is something that needs to be rectified. What should I do? Who should I talk to?
I don't know. You're being vague again about what exactly happened.
Should I tell you what exactly happened?
If you don't tell me what's going on, I don't know who to direct this to. If it's being investigated, if it's already a closed case. You don't just talk to the leader. I mean, that's not how this works.
Okay, I just want to make sure that someone can hear what I need to say and then guide me to talk to the correct person. Basically, on May 28th, the residents at 2904 147th Street, Flushing, New York 11354, which is the 109 precinct area, they called 911 and claimed their 80-year-old daughter committed suicide because of my harassment. Meanwhile, I was meditating outside in the front yard for an hour because the grandma was harassing me big time in the morning. Now the harassment has been going on for a long time. I never called the police, but when I entered the house, they suddenly jumped on me, and the three of them, which is the young couple, De Ren and Wang Fen, and their elder father, all tried to harass me big time, and then they ended up calling police. I didn't know what they were calling about, and then suddenly about 10 police officers and 2 ambulances showed up. Later on, I learned that they accused me of harassing them and causing their 80-year-old daughter commit suicide.
What's the address again?
2904 147th Street.
149 Street?
147.
147. Okay, continue.
2904 147th Street. So I am the president of a 501c3 nonprofit organization. I'm also a persecuted scholar. And the Chinese government has been trying very hard to, infiltrate into America. And you heard about FBI's new category called transnational repression. I'm actually one of those blacklisted scholars that the Chinese government tried to target. And for that reason, I could not do my office work and have a storefront on Main Street. And I eventually rented a home office in that house. And this whole family has been my dear community members, and I do everything possible to serve them, make sure that we become integrated like a good family. And everything was going very well until like the Trump's time. The media was having a lot of things against Trump, and I'm a Falun Dafa practitioner, so the family suddenly exercised hate towards me. I said, what's going on? They said the media says that Trump is stupid and bad, and your Falun Dafa practitioners media are saying that Trump is good, so you're a liar, liar, liar. So I was like, no, grandpa, this is not a correct way of handling matters. I'm a practitioner. and the Falun Dafa practitioners media, they were reporting truths about Trump. But, this is different opinions. Media does media work. I'm a practitioner and I do my community service. So you should not, because of you disagree with the Falun Dafa practitioners media, you start to attack me. That's called discrimination. It's not allowed in this country. And they didn't stop. Okay, so ever since then, in the past about 3 years, the whole house starting to have very bad negativities, and I was subjected to all forms of harassment, discrimination, to the degree I could not use the kitchen, not use anything, and I use my room, and I treat them with great respect. But still, this is not ending. So recently, I need to investigate what is behind this whole, suddenly call 911. And what is alarming is that my own family member is involved too. Apparently, my own family member is now telling them a lot of lies, and they are in China, so they are under the pressure of the Chinese government. So the Chinese government is trying to pressure my own family members in China to try to, give me pressure and try to kind of lure me and also force me to return to China in that sense. It's unbelievable situation, but it's really happening now in this community. And so I want to make sure that the information is given to the police officers, because what happened next was really, this is illegal, okay? The police officers, under the lies that they listen to, basically, I think the police officers, they are very wonderful. I never had any trouble with police officers. And I used to be, connected with Detective O'Donnell, the community affair director, very well. He knows me really well, because Falun Dafa practitioners were always having, experiencing harassment, discrimination, even hate crimes. So the time when I was working with Detective O'Donnell, the police of 109 Precinct, lots of police officers know very well that the practitioners are targets of hate crimes. But right now, this time, I see that the 109 Precinct police officers as if have no knowledge about what's really going on in this community, because when I explained to the police officers when they showed up in the house what really has happened, they pretty much didn't even want to listen. And they pretty much believed in all the lies from the residents, which represent the Chinese Communist government's hate propaganda. And they also, they stay home, they watch the Chinese government's, hate propaganda. And they, although enjoying all the freedom, democracy in America, but they were illegal immigrants to begin with. And they pretty much is all pro-Chinese Communist government. And so they are using American police officers to advance the agenda of the Chinese Communist government. And they help too. Are you there?